We are back at it again here with another video at the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, continuing to fight and hold support and test key resistance levels. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 6:50 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 200% plus within an hour after the bell. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, fighting to hold support here above 527. And in today's video, we're going to break it all down. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular and beyond expectations, and if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bull indicator at 10:25 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump to these charts. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from wire Fed borders back up to bright green bars in today's volatility. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, back under a bull indicator here at the 518 level. And we were watching in yesterday's video, if we broke through 516, the 514, 512, and even 510 area, as we were approaching key levels of support here. And you could see based off the history of the chart how 514 and that 515 area was used as support, and it broke out with strength going into today, canceling out that bear indicator from yesterday at 527. And the resistance levels we were watching was 520, 524, and then up here near the 528 to 530 area. And it went ahead and ate up everything it dropped yesterday in one single day. The amount of volatility that we're seeing here in these charts, based off the different data that continues to come out, has been impacting these charts tremendously, and we're seeing a lot of back and forth. Now we're hitting critical areas of resistance up here, and this is going to be crucial going into tomorrow, and it's going to be also critical to watch these inflows, which we're going to pull up in just a moment. Now, it isn't only the SPY under a bull indicator. You have the QQQ back under a bull indicator at the 435 area. You have Tesla here at the 191 level. And then you also have Apple here at the 210 area and trying to break out above the resistance from yesterday at the 213 level. Now, Netflix did a full run back up as well, just like the SPY and QQQ. It popped up with a bull indicator at 611, canceling out that bear indicator from yesterday at the 623 area. So multiple stocks and the overall markets under bull indicators today. Full strength here, and this is something to not ignore. And we are seeing here the SPY again retest a key resistance that we've talked about all week, and even last week after that big rejection, as we saw things drop on Monday, right? And how it's fighting at that area on Friday. If you think we're going to finally break out the resistance of 530 going into tomorrow, smash that like button. Now, if you believe it's going to go down, share a comment on your thoughts down below on what data or what you believe is going on right now going from today to tomorrow. But here we are with the SPY under a bull indicator, and then on the 1 hour, same thing. Canceling out that bear indicator from 525, bull indicator popping up at 521, and we're approaching here with bright green bars. In the volatility of the 15-minute, we could see here a bull indicator popping up in the pre-market at the 517.30 level to 517.40 area, and it went ahead and had strength all day after that full transition from wire Fed borders from yesterday in the after hours to today's multiple levels of bright green bars. It lasted with strength, and it was the trend of the day today. Yesterday, it was weakness. Today, it was strength. No bear indicator on any of these pauses or slight pullbacks. That bull indicator dominated all day. Now, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflows and break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, with inflows crossing the midpoint and pushing back up. It crossed yesterday. It was sitting sideways at negative 11.6 on the 30-minute. It needed to come back up. That's what we were watching for. And once it crossed, the acceleration from 518 all the way up to 524 happened, and the continuation. And here it is fighting to stay above the 531 level. And inflows are at 8.05 on the 30-minute. Now, when we zoom out and look at this from the bigger picture, on the 1 hour, same thing. Inflows crossed over, but they're sitting at 9.13, the highest inflows that we've seen all week, because the most recent high was 7.88. And here we are above the levels of 529 after hitting that 7.88 of inflows. And here we are hitting newer highs, trying to break through yesterday's and hold above it, sitting at 531.50 at yesterday's highs, and today we're sitting at 531.40. So something to not ignore here is the fact that in the after hours, it is at some of the highest inflows. It needs to continue in the bigger picture, and here we are fighting to test and get above yesterday's highs up here near the 531.50 area, right? Keeps rejecting, and it's fighting there at 531.32 in the live action. Now, on the 15-minute in the volatility, inflows dominated all day, and they're bouncing back up here in green, sitting at 4.14. If these outflows go ahead and cross the midpoint to the downside, it could quickly start to reflect that weakness into these charts. Something I will not ignore here, and if it rolls the weakness over into the 30-minute, pulling it down with it, the first support I'll be watching is 528. Then below that is 525. And then I'll be watching the 523 area. Now to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical here for these inflows to continue pushing upwards, away from the midpoint, continue the staircase effect here in these charts, roll it over the strength into the 30-minute and the 1 hour. And the first resistance is, based off the history of the chart, is back up towards the 535 area, and then I'll be watching 538. These are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and the inflow versus outflows, I would not ignore them as they're fighting to stay above on all three time frames and green, and it's going to be crucial for them to push up even higher and stay above the midpoint to justify any further move to the upside. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.